Yo, what's up, guys? Real Shocker, the Nice Six Hedgehog here, and do excuse me if I do sound low and everything like that. I am tired. I actually recently got done doing this battle, and I want everyone here to know that this battle got done around 2 something in the morning / 3 a.m. because it is now 3:20 in the morning for me. And this is when I did the battle with Rubens, and I was like, you know what? I'm already up. I had to finish something on my Switch and didn't turn my Switch off, so you know what? Let's just do it. I'm just gonna go into the battle and yeah, but you guys can hit that like button down below if you haven't already. Subscribe to join the Frill Shocker crew today because you'd be thrilling with the king of the crew. So let's get into this. Ruins brought, I believe, everything we expected except he did not bring Toxapex, which I honestly thought should have been brought. That would have really stopped a couple of things on my teams, and I think he's gonna really wish he had brought Toxapex now. What was the other one? I'm trying to think off the top of my head. And I literally just had the thing up too, so I could have saw. Oh, actually, I don't remember, but he did bring Shuckle, so he did choose to go with a Webb's team, which kind of made sense versus my team, but didn't kind of at the same time. He did bring in DD female, which was a little surprising to bring, in my opinion. When I have like a ghost type that can check it, I have a bug type, I've got a psychic flying type that can check it with Calm Mind. Like, I was really kind of surprised by this, but it was. I mean, it's his mindset. So, but guys, let's go ahead and get into it. So, I lead off with my boy Raphael here, Shell Smash Torkoal, and I'm just gonna raw straight up Shell Smash right in front of him. And right here is basically where Torgo went into town. I clicked Ancient Power in the case off chance he went into Senta Scorch in that sense of the regard. But I go for Flamethrower here, and there goes the Indeedee. So there's one kill for Raphael. In comes the Mimikyu. He does reveal to be a Swords Dance set. I should have spec crept this thing. I felt like I did, unless I was one speed crit wrong. He gets an unnecessary crit, which is kind of huge, but as you're going to see, it doesn't really matter too much. Because now goes Mimikyu. And I want y'all to know, I thought when I did the speed calcs here, I'm pretty sure I wasn't faster than a Scarf. So that told me right there that he was Choice Banded Dracozolt, and he was probably Adamant Max, going for Adamant. Key advice for you here, Rubens, if you're watching, if you are going to do Webb's teams with Dracozolt, you do need to make sure you're running your speed calcs correctly, so that way if you do run Bolt Beak versus a team, you do need to make sure you calc for like max speeds mons, like say Durian and stuff, because if you don't, if you think I'm running Adamant or something like that, I could still outspeed and been able to do some. So him advice when you do Webb's teams, because I've done this before too, and I'm recently just started using Webb's teams. Make sure that if you're confident with the spread, you make sure you execute it, because like running Adamant in this matchup looks like it kind of cost you. So always think about potentially running a Jolly set in case you see some threats that could come up before Webbs come on and everything like that. So just a little hint of advice. I'm not trying to hurt your feelings or anything, dude. I just want to give you some nice helpful advice since I don't know how long you've been doing this, but just a little helpful advice to help you out there. But yeah, so Torkoal is just going to click Flamethrower again, and he's just going to click Knockoff here. I believe I just clicked Flamethrower again, and he's going to Encore me. And this is what I don't understand. He actually went into Cloyster, but I don't know if he remembered that Cloyster was part Ice type, so that made it a neutral hit. And as you're about to see, because I decided, you know what, let's just see if it is. It is Flash Fire. I want to know why he didn't go into Senta Scorch on that Encore switch. Like, a part of me wonders why he clicked that move, because it didn't make any much sense to click that move in my opinion. In comes Instinctive Fires, and in goes Karibo. I go Jet Fighter here. I do take Stealth Rocks damage. I'm going to click Scald, do a 49%, which looks to be about a damage roll of sorts, but clear body, I don't know that. And I got a crit here. And I'm going to say right now, the crit may or not have mattered. I don't know his spread. Hopefully he'll send me his spread or just let me know his pace for his spread. But crit, as you see, we did 49%. So I'm going to say right now that that crit did not matter because it looked like it was going to be a damage roll regardless. Because I was expert belt boosted because Scald having that Scald clutch. By the way, clutch having that last second ad for the team. So I don't know if he would have lived it. I don't know if the damage would have been 50-50 or in my favor. If Rubens, you're watching this, you want to send me your spread, go let me know, and I'll tell you if it mattered or not. Because he did tell me that he was a Chesto set, apparently. If he had Chesto Barry, which looks like it was, he was Rest Chesto and I think 3 attacks. Or maybe Rest Chesto Coil and 3 attacks. But as you guys can see, I still would have won this game because he only did about 41% to me. He doesn't knock me out, apparently, because he won't knock me out because I don't get defense drop. I knock him back down to about 49% on the Skull. When he goes for full health there, I click Skull again. He's going to go back to roughly around 50-some percent. And then he's going to click Fire Lash. I'll live it. I'll click another one, knocks him down, and then Diggersby cleans up. So, honestly, Rubens, I don't know if that Chesto set would have came in clutch to help you. But, I don't know. I don't know the whole story and stuff like that. If you were a Rest Chesto, then depending on the damage rolls, maybe, but I would have let the Fire Lash unless you had Crunch. If you had Crunch and went for it, then after I did about 50%, then maybe you could have, but I was a Choice Banded Diggersby, so honestly, I don't think you would have been able to kill me. Because what I do now is I can also go to Psi-Eye. Psi-Eye outspeeds you. I click a Psychic move and I can kill you there as well. Like, there was nothing I think in the end you could not have done. You still would have lost at least about half your HP with your Scorch, and I would have just kind of won the game still. But do send me the spread. I'll let you know if that Skull crit did matter if you really were interested. But in the end, I really don't think it did matter because you got chuckled down to a point where I believe Choice Banded Diggersby just clicks Quick Attack versus you, and still Quick Attack stab from Diggersby. Even if like you were around, like, because what I easily do is I go Psi-Eye here and I click Psychic, I can kill you there. Like I honestly don't think you still had this match won because I was a Magic Guard Sigalith, so I don't get affected by Stealth Rocks. I'm hovering above the webs. So, in all honesty, I don't think you would have won. You might have brought this down to a 4-0, because then I just go Sigalith, as I just remembered that. But I honestly don't think you would have won this match regardless. So, I'm not trying to sound like a dick or a jerk to you about this. I'm just being honest with you and just trying to help you, because if you didn't know, Magic Guard would have ignored the Stealth Rocks, so you would not have had any Stealth Rocks damage. Plus, I always would have, if you were HP invested, unless you're adamant with some investment, you may or may not have been able to get a one-shot with Crunch or Fire Lash on my Sigalith, but Sigalith always comes in and clicks a button versus you and beats your Scorch and then gets it. So you could have potentially saved yourself a differential point and stuff, but I'm just letting you know right now, that's how it just looked like, okay? I'm not trying to sound like a jerk. I'm not trying to sound mean. I'm just saying what I'm saying to help you get a better understanding for this matchup, but to also make sure I help you get better. Because I love seeing guys like you always want to try to get better. It's a really good sign that people from like different continents, countries, always trying to get into competitive and do the best they can. But yeah, that's a little bit of hint of advice I want to have for you. Again, trying to be super supportive and respectful to you, man. And don't feel bad that we played at like 3 a.m. or something. That was my choice, my decision. And if I had lost, then hey, it's what it was. But GG's to you, Ruben. And guys, thank you so much for watching. If you ever see Ruben's YouTube channel or something like that, don't forget to hit him up, give him a like on his content, and just support the dude because he's a good dude. Because his team was semi-threatening. It was almost not so easy to prep for this team, but it was kind of hard because I actually didn't. I mean, I was somewhat expecting Shuckle, but I really wasn't at the same time. But yeah, but that's gonna be the matchup, guys. We moved 2-0, pretty good, strong. But with all being said, I'm in Phil Shocker 96 Hedgehog. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.